For backpackers who want a technical yet lightweight pack but don't want to skimp on any of those features, turn to the Deuter ACT Lite 60 plus 10 SL pack. This is a true 60-liter pack, but that plus 10 gives you an extra 10 liters of capacity. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but the SL means it's a women's specific pack. It stands for slim line. And we'll take a look at the suspension system to see what that slim line means. So with an SL pack by Deuter, you've got a shorter torso length to accommodate women's frames. The shoulder harness itself is a little bit more narrow. So, the shoulder harness itself is more narrow here. You've got more contouring in the shoulder straps, and the shoulder straps are a little bit shorter, and it just accommodates smaller frames. You also have a more contoured hip belt. The suspension system you get here is really great. It's very technical, so it offers a lot of features. Behind the scenes, you have an aluminum X-frame suspension, so that gives a lot of rigidity to this pack. It's going to transfer the weight of this load right to your hips, right where you need it. And then the shoulder harness here is adjustable. It is Deuter's very quick suspension system. So you can open that up and adjust it to any of these points. It's simple to adjust up and down, and you can really dial in that fit. So it's going to adjust from a torso length of 13 inches all the way up to 18 inches, so you have a lot of adjustability there. And then these load lifter straps at the top really allow you to dial in that fit even more. With the shoulder straps, they're very padded. They're contoured, like I said, and the padding comes up all the way around into this part of the shoulder harness. So if you look at the padding here and the mesh, it's going to offer a lot of breathability, and there's no hot spots, there's no seams right here on this part of the shoulder harness. So that's definitely going to move with you. It's going to contour to the contours of your body. And then this back panel is extremely ventilated. You've got ample mesh and ample padding all the way up through here down into the lumbar area, so it's going to support the weight of the pack with all that padding, but you have this center channel that's going to let warm air escape. So this setup right here is very ventilated, and it keeps your back really nice and cool when you're hiking, when you're backpacking. The hip belt down here has that same padding, that same mesh. It's a contoured hip belt. It gives you plenty of padding, and you do have a lot of adjustability here to cinch down the front. Once you put the pack on, all you have to do is pull front on these two webbing straps, and you get a perfect fit there. While I'm on the hip belt, you do have a nice pocket on both sides to store smaller items or electronics like a GPS or a cell phone or a small camera you want to get your hands on quickly. Super comfortable back panel here. Some other quick features: you do have this adjustable sternum strap to move up and down. It is flexible and it's stretchy. So as you're hiking, as you breathe, it's going to offer all that support that you need there in that sternum strap, but it's going to move with you. And then this is hydration compatible. You can route the hose out either side to, one side of the shoulder harness or the other. Looking at all of the pockets and the other features here, you have a nice lid pocket on the top. This is a medium-sized pocket that you can get your hands on gear on the top of your pack. Lightweight gear that you want to get your hands on quickly. This lid is floating, so you can move that lid up and down to accommodate different size loads. Going to the side pockets here, you have a stretchy mesh pocket on both sides. I have a water bottle on this side here. We got that cinched down, and then you have another compression strap up top. So on the other side of the pack, I've got some tent poles stored in there to show the depth of that pocket. So you can store any array of gear there on the side, and then obviously cinching down those straps on the sides. This is a true top-loading pack, so if I uncover that, you've got a nice little pocket there underneath of the lid, a hidden pocket. And then, as I mentioned, this is a 60 plus 10 liter pack, and the reason they put that in the naming is because you've got an extra 10 liters of capacity with this collar up here in the top. So I don't have this pack packed out completely. I do have some extra room up here, so let's say you're traveling and you have some extra gear, or you just need to put some extra gear in the pack. That lid floats up and down. These straps are extra long so that you can accommodate different size loads. So with all of the compression straps all around this pack, with that floating lid and with this collar, you can compress everything down to have a smaller load, or you can really build it out. This is an extremely versatile pack. If I open that top, you can see I have access to all my gear inside the pack. So that opens really, really wide, and then you can cinch that down with those two straps. To keep the weight down on this pack, you do have just access into the top. There's no access into the sides, but you do have bottom access for that sleeping bag compartment. So if I open that up, really easy access. I've got a sleeping bag tucked away in there. And right here is a divider between this main body and the bottom. You can certainly open that up and reach in there and get some gear. But and also, if you need to open that up just to put larger items inside your pack, you can. So that adds a lot of value with those different compartments. Even if you've got some maybe wet gear or something like that, you can compartmentalize that out so it's not mixed in with the rest of your gear. You do have compression straps or gear loops here on the front, so you could store a lightweight sleeping pad on the outside. There are tool loops down here, as well as trekking pole attachment loops or tool loops up here as well. So you can store gear there on the outside of your pack. You'll see 4 little hooks here, and those are for a helmet attachment. You can purchase that separately, so you can put a helmet here on the front. And then last pocket here, you do have a stretchy dump pocket here. I just have a map tucked away in there. So a lot of versatility with this pack, a lot of different uses. It's a great size for even overnight trips, weekend trips where you can compress everything down. But if you need to take this out on multi-day adventures, you're gonna stay nice and cool with that back panel and with the air contact back system. It's gonna support a lot of weight very comfortably, and it's perfect for your next adventure. It's the Deuter ACT Lite 60 plus 10 SL pack.